Hello everyone, welcome to Business School 101. If you're pursuing a business major, there's one organization you surely can't miss. OPEC, short for the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries. But what exactly is OPEC? What is its major objectives? Why does it hold such significance in the global economy? And how does it operate, and what criticisms has it faced since its establishment? In this video, I will explore these intriguing questions and provide you with a comprehensive understanding of OPEC's role. Section 1. Introduction. The Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries was founded in Baghdad, Iraq, with the signing of an agreement in September 1960 by 5 countries, namely Islamic Republic of Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, and Venezuela. They were to become the founder members of the organization. As of the end of 2022, the organization has a total of 13 member countries: Algeria, Angola, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Libya, Nigeria, the Republic of the Congo, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Venezuela. Collectively, these member countries hold about 80% of the world's oil reserves and around 40% of the world's oil production. This gives OPEC a substantial influence over global oil markets and supply. Section 2. Major objectives. Here are the major objectives of OPEC. 1. Stable oil prices. OPEC aims to stabilize global oil prices by coordinating and managing oil production levels among its member countries. This objective seeks to avoid sharp price fluctuations and maintain reasonable and stable prices that are conducive to both producers and consumers. 2. Ensuring a fair return on investment. OPEC strives to secure a fair and equitable return on investment for its member countries' petroleum resources. The organization works towards balancing the interests of both producers and consumers to maintain sustainable development and investment in the oil industry. 3. Security of oil supply. OPEC aims to ensure the security and stability of oil supply in the global market. By coordinating production levels, OPEC seeks to avoid disruptions and maintain a reliable supply of oil to meet the world's energy needs. 4. Collaboration and cooperation. OPEC emphasizes the importance of collaboration and cooperation with other oil-producing nations, both within and outside the organization. OPEC seeks to foster dialogue, understanding, and joint efforts to address common challenges and promote stability in the global energy market. 5. Socioeconomic development. OPEC recognizes the significance of socioeconomic development for its member countries. The organization supports the efforts of member nations to utilize their oil resources for the benefit of their national development, economic growth, poverty reduction, and social progress. 6. Environmental sustainability. OPEC acknowledges the importance of environmental sustainability and the need to address climate change concerns. The organization seeks to contribute to global efforts in promoting a sustainable energy future by balancing environmental considerations with the socio-economic needs of its member countries. Section 3. Decision-making process. The decision-making process within OPEC typically involves the following steps. 1. Ministerial meetings. The highest decision-making body of OPEC is the Ministerial Conference, which consists of oil ministers or high-level representatives from each member country. The conference meets at least twice a year, and additional extraordinary meetings can be convened as needed. 2. Consultations and negotiations. Prior to the ministerial meetings, member countries engage in consultations and negotiations to exchange views, gather information, and discuss their respective positions on various matters. 3. Analysis and data sharing. OPEC maintains a secretariat that collects and analyzes data on oil production, reserves, market trends, and other relevant information. This data serves as the basis for informed decision-making. 4. Quota allocation and production adjustments. One of the significant decisions made by OPEC is the allocation of production quotas among member countries. These quotas determine each country's maximum allowable oil production level. 5. Coordination with non-OPEC producers. OPEC has engaged in collaborations with non-OPEC oil-producing nations, most notably with Russia and other countries through the OPEC Plus framework. These partnerships involve discussions and negotiations to collectively manage global oil supply and prices. Section 4. Major influences. Here are some of the key influences of OPEC. 1. Oil price stability. OPEC has a significant impact on oil prices. By collectively managing the production levels of its member countries, OPEC aims to stabilize oil prices and prevent extreme price fluctuations. 2. Market share and supply control. OPEC member countries collectively possess substantial oil reserves and account for a significant share of global oil production. OPEC's ability to coordinate production levels allows it to exercise influence over the global oil supply. 3. Economic impact on member countries. OPEC plays a crucial role in the economies of its member countries, most of which heavily rely on oil revenues. OPEC's decisions regarding oil production and pricing directly affect the economic well-being and fiscal stability of its member nations. 4. Influence on non-OPEC producers. OPEC's actions and decisions can also impact non-OPEC oil-producing nations. OPEC's production levels and pricing strategies can influence the strategies and decisions of other major oil producers around the world. 5. Geopolitical considerations. OPEC's member countries are spread across different regions, and their collective influence extends to geopolitical considerations. OPEC's decisions can impact relationships between oil-producing nations, regional dynamics, and global energy security. Section 5. Critics. While OPEC has been influential in the global oil market, it has also faced criticism from various perspectives. Some of the common criticisms leveled against OPEC include: 1. Market manipulation. OPEC has been accused of manipulating oil prices to serve the interests of its member countries. Critics argue that OPEC's production quotas and decisions on supply can create artificial scarcity or oversupply, leading to price volatility and market distortions. 2. Lack of transparency. OPEC's decision-making processes and information sharing have been criticized for a lack of transparency. Critics argue that opaque discussions and limited disclosure of data make it difficult to fully understand the factors influencing OPEC's decisions. 3. Economic burden on consumers. OPEC's actions, such as production cuts or export restrictions, can contribute to higher oil prices, placing a burden on oil importing countries and consumers. This is particularly concerning for nations heavily dependent on oil imports for transportation, industries, and energy needs. 4. Impeding competition. OPEC's production quotas and market influence have been criticized for impeding competition and hindering the growth of non-OPEC oil producers. Critics argue that OPEC's actions restrict the entry of new players into the market, preventing a more diverse and competitive energy sector. 5. Geopolitical tensions. OPEC's membership includes countries with diverse political and geopolitical interests. This can lead to internal conflicts and disagreements within the organization, which may hinder effective decision-making and coordination. 6. Climate change concerns. As the world focuses on transitioning to cleaner and more sustainable energy sources, OPEC has faced criticism for its perceived resistance to measures aimed at mitigating climate change. Section 6. Summary. The Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries is a global organization consisting of 13 member countries. Collectively, these member countries hold a significant share of the world's oil reserves and production. This gives OPEC a substantial influence over global oil markets and supply. However, it's important to note that OPEC's influence can be subject to various factors, such as global oil demand, technological advancements, geopolitical tensions, and the emergence of alternative energy sources. Alright, that's all for today's topic. If you have any questions regarding this video, please leave your thoughts in a comment below. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.